Welcome, sports fans. Welcome back to another very special episode. I'm your host, Joe Mar.
I'm Rush.
And this is Decide That Sports TV, the place you guys come to get the best, most interesting and riveting sports topics, discussions, and debates on the internet.
Yes, people. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to like this one, leave a comment, and subscribe to Decide That Sports TV. And one more thing for us, though.
Share the video to 10 people. Make sure and get us 6 subscribers at least. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, you know how many subscribers that get us by the end of the day, people.
Yes. So we're there to talk some reggae boys again. Bro, but I think about something. You think if we start like a full-blown podcast on Decide That Sports TV, which you probably do already, then beside keeping up with the reggae boys. And you know, so I have to do a full episode every single week, a long version of just keeping up with the reggae boys. And then we have another podcast called Whatever. And then we have another podcast called Whatever. You think we structure a podcast?
Pretty sure that they didn't know the name. I don't know why you're at brand new, right?
No, I'm not saying about keeping up with the reggae boys with a segment on Decide That Sports TV. I said no, if we come and say welcome back to keeping up with the reggae boys on Decide That Sports TV.
Okay.
As a podcast. I kind of like that car. You know, some structure to it.
You're willing to put in the work?
Not much work.
No more work and consistency to them, man.
Oh, yeah. Cause I guess we have a promise to people. We have episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we take a break from Decide That Sports TV. Season 2, 1, 2, 3. Is it? What do you think?
A whole heap of things more on doing, bro. Time permitting.
Time.
No, I make no promises when we can't commit.
I think we can do it.
We can give the people them
one at least one keeping
day
up
a week.
Yeah. Keeping up.
I record 3 episodes. I record 3 videos.
Yeah.
3 different podcasts.
Yeah. You see me? So we have a keeping up with the reggae boys. And that's a good job at least once a week. Sometimes I maybe get 2 episodes of keeping up with the reggae boys now 1 week. You get me, I say? If the content permit it. You see me? But yeah, I like it. We'll talk about it. I just an idea come to mind. But yeah, we'll have to talk some reggae boys again. And it's on the coaching front. New hire. Steve McCLAREN is now the new Jamaica senior men's team.
One thing with the JFF, you have content. They don't have to worry about
that. Brother, they stay
you don't have to worry about that.
If a reggae boy is a content already.
I'm taking Jeffrey pause. I watched a Jeffrey video the other day. And you see them a struggle work at the man I say, oh, since Cartel 3, you don't really have no content, because dancer stand still.
Yeah, that's
JFF will never stand still.
JFF will never stand still. Something always a go on.
Bullshit always must happen.
Yeah, something for them to talk about. But yeah, people, keep up with Reggae Boys podcast coming soon. Anyways, we might win a podcast of the year, dog. You never know. But anyways,
work, man.
All right, people. So Steve McCLAREN is the new Jamaica senior men's national team head coach. How do you have to talk about it? You know, we always put a spin on things. You know, we always come at from different angles. And we not talk about this yet enough, people, by the way. So this is no plan. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know my opinion on Steve.
Bright and fierce team, man, go Steve.
Yeah, man. So if we can call him Grimmy, and it's not disrespectful, why we can't call one boy Steve or Stevie? A Stevie, bro.
But Grimmy
Stevie.
is a derivation last name.
Oh, but just a try.
So you could have called him Mac, or you can call him Claren.
No,
or you
Stevie.
can call him Mackie.
No, I like Stevie then.
You cannot call the man no Steve by his first name. Who is you?
Stevie?
You cannot address the man by his first name.
Why?
The man is not size. Have some respect. But Stevie.
So you're done? You're done yet? You done? Anyways, Stevie's the new man, is it? Stevie's in charge, bro. I like it.
It's not Stevie.
What? So wait,
say Mac.
Me not call him Mac.
I say Mr. Mac.
That not a ring, bro. Stevie, bro.
Stevie has more ring than Mr. Mac.
Stevie, you go work wonders, bro. Stevie, bro. Come on, dog.
Stevie, you go work wonders.
Yeah, bro.
People, if you get it, in the comment section, I got it.
Stevie, bro. Type. Yeah, dog. So,
you don't understand, you have to explain it, Joe.
What do you mean they don't understand?
Stevie,
that is literally.
Stevie, you go work wonders.
Yeah, bro. Stevie Wonder, they know it. They get it. Right. No. We need to talk about it. First of all, did you see this one coming?
No, if you did tell me and it never confirmed me, that's a lie them I tell.
Yeah.
But that would have come in like, say, in my opinion, people, and I may be proven wrong, God forbid.
Yeah.
Come in like, say, you see me? A man like Rush, see him? And then, him say, Miss Jamaica world. You get me, I say? And then him go say, alright, boom. Me want Miss Jamaica world, and Miss Jamaica world, I'm a girlfriend. I don't know if I can believe it.
What are you saying now?
You get me, I say?
First of all, stop.
Steve McLaren,
I'm stopping your chat.
No.
First of all,
yeah.
You offend my wife. That's the first thing. Second of all, you offend me. That's the second thing. But you can't offend me now. Don't offend my wife. Come on. Come on.
So you say your wife in the
Could
Miss
be
Jamaica
if she didn't
World
want to be a Miss Jamaica World, she could have been a Miss Jamaica World. Don't do me that. That's very apologize. Not to me, you know, cause it's whatever. But my defend my lady Anna right now. Apologize to the missus. It's actually her birthday. It's happy birthday to you. Come, apologize.
All right, Mrs. Smith, my apologies for saying that you're anything less than a potential or could have been a here because you're kind of out there prime now.
I mean, perfect with the chasing of people. Yo, one of them tell me kick off and fight for the show. You know? I swear to God. Come, apologize, bro. Apologize for real. I mean, I show her this.
Yeah, you could have been a Miss Jamaica. But remember, send my chapter. Look on her like.
Me not care where you want.
Me just see her like the homie, bro.
But you have to know, say, anything Rush married to, could have been a Miss World. You will put some spec for my name. Anyways,
so you offended, not
me offended too, and I made that clear. But I'm sure she's going to be offended.
So the point I'm trying to make is initially
out of class.
Yeah, bro. Initially, me I said, yo,
you can't pull that.
Just like when we hear about Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
I said it's not happening. So if you hear about McLaren, me I say, yo, it's not happening.
Right.
You get me? I say, no, go on. And then land it. All right, this is an analogy now. I just like you landing your wife, bro.
Okay, whatever. You can't say.
Yeah, bro. You get
all right, sit down.
Yes, I like how we are saying, yo, there's no way the JFF can land McLaren. And then you go look for me and say, dog, you know, say, I'm going to marry that girl. I mean, I say, bro, move for me. I say, you're not married. You get me? I say,
people are my friend this, you know.
Out of your league.
People are my friend this for years, you know.
And then,
carry on. Still.
And then, boom. I see her propose and I ring that on finger and she say, yes. Me, I say, what?
Yeah.
You get me? I say, so I kind of the same with McLaren, in my opinion. And people I might be proven wrong, and it might be just as bad as all their predecessors. But with the man, resume, with all of his accolades that precede him, this man is by far the most decorated coach Jamaica has ever had in its ranks.
I agree.
Quite easily.
I agree, but at the same time, you know, I'm give you some perspective for myself.
Sir.
I did not watch many Steve Bruce teams. I have never experienced Steve Bruce as Steve McLaren, sorry, as a manager. I am not knowledgeable of his expertise or his prowess. I'm not knowledgeable. All I can do is research and then make an opinion from the research that I gather, right? So with that, I can say that I am not blown away necessarily by Steve McLaren and his resume. Not because of the jobs that he's been able to pull, not because of the jobs, but the success that he's had in those jobs. Him get some big job. Yeah. But what I realized, and this is just an opinion again from the research that I've done, the man never watched Steve with 30 of their roles, because he's probably a generation of football before with the jobs that we have. They might probably say, no man, I never him at the fault why the team do this. I never You see me? So there's no context in terms of the performance. But the results, I don't necessarily love the results. What we can see though is that him get a lot of advisory roles, technical director roles, assistant coach roles, and what that tells is a man that know football. Is a man where
people trust.
People trust like with them football.
Ferguson didn't need him beside them. Ten Hag send him from where I say, yo, come work beside me. You get me? I say? And that's the type of advisement we don't want to federation. 100%. That's the type of coaching we want in my technical area.
So I am optimistic and I think he'll do well. And we are going to know the reasons why we think him going to do well. So, but in terms of the resume, which is an argument to a lot of people, I mean, yes, I'm impressed by the jobs we able to get. Because trust me, a lot of great managers can't be the manager for no Derby. Can't be the manager for no Newcastle. Can't be the manager for no QPR. These are big clubs, people. These stadiums are sold out every time they play. You get me? Assistant some big clubs and some big jobs. The assistant to Alex Ferguson. Right? You cannot get that job if you don't know your stuff. So I'm impressed by the jobs that he's been able to pull. But in terms of the results and the success, I'm specifically look on his managerial roles. You get me? I say, what him do when him get the big job. And him not cover himself in a glory. He was also the manager for England, I think 06 to 08. He was okay in last week, almost 2 years. They move on, but he never stinked. You get me? I say, so I think it's a good hire. I am impressed, but I am not overly impressed with the results that he got when, you know, he was running rampant in England.
Bro, man, just stick to my Miss World analogy.
Still out of class, with all that I say.
Even so, anybody will compete at the Miss Universe competition, at the Miss World competition.
Still up there.
Bro.
And it's not just about looks.
Yeah, bro. She's an amazing woman. She's accomplished, she's intelligent, and she's beautiful. She could have come first or 101st. So the fact same if the fact same in at the area, then the fact same in I get the job. The fact that he's been considered for these jobs, you get me? I say the fact same even in the conversation, that just show me that there is a certain level of class that he possesses, and that's why me say, yo, way above what I would have expected this Jamaican to land. And you know me, that love to see the financials of this.
Why we can't find it? We can't find it. I don't think they're gonna publicize
You're
it.
not gonna find it.
Before we get to the opinions or whatever, we can run through the CV a little bit. I'm not gonna do all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the most important ones.
He's 63 years old.
Bro, the man have get
one of a long former player as well.
Right. He had a job at Nottingham Forest from 2011 to 12, where he had relative success, some people would say. But then we look on the last 10 years. You get me? I say, which me can use as a good judgment. You get me? I say, obviously Fergie
has changed.
Yeah, Fergie at 19, I think at 19.
Yeah.
So, or 2001. Right? In 2014, really. In 2013-14, can start there, because I guess we are 2024 now. 2013-14, he had a job, he had the managerial job at Derby. Where I read that he was doing well. He had them in first place. Until around March, Derby fell off, finished 8th, get sacked. They get me, I said, but he was doing so well. They were in first place 3 different times throughout the season, which is impressive, bro. To be in first place in the championship is no small feat. Then went on to Newcastle. No, you get sacked and then go Newcastle. They got the Premier League. So it shows that he couldn't have been that bad even though he got sacked. He got Newcastle. You get me? I say Newcastle, you might do all right, but Newcastle during that time, they very better than Mike Ashley and all the people. Then they struggle with ownership. This is not that long ago, bro. This is 2050, 60. Like we are watch football in time. I would know Newcastle when they must struggle. Them get relegated that year there. Him never do so well. Also get sacked. Go back at Derby. So clearly it's not like them hate him there. You get me? I say do decent. Got the QPR job. Never last a year. But a lot of these clubs also, bro, I realize is clubs that can make it to the next level are clubs that are falling from grace. If you think about Derby, these are teams that can make it to the Premier League. These are teams that make it to the Premier League ever so often and then just can't manage to keep it up. So
and that has a lot to do with just the inequity at the Premier League.
Exactly.
Just the distribution of money and resources. Not necessarily management. You get me? The Premier League are one of the most up and down league for lower level teams that you will find.
Right.
Where them dominate the championship and them just can't necessarily bridge that gap.
And these clubs are the clubs that turnover manage are probably the fastest.
Absolutely.
The clubs that are on the brink. The ones that finish from 1st to 10th in the championship and then come up and never go above 15. They get me? I say these clubs, because them always think so them can get over the line. And Newcastle, credit to them, they have done it. They get me? I say a lot of clubs, they Brentford and those.
That is because of an influx of resources.
There we go. That's what it's all about. So him being sacked at these clubs is not necessarily all about his coaching or bad coaching, but just the task and the job that is required. Them probably in the first place and they must say, all right, we're going to make it to the Prem now. And then you start get some bad results. You fall along the team for, hey, make us see if we can try catch it back.
We can have that.
Bro, after that, the man get back a managerial job, get an assistant at Derby, him get technical director at Derby, advisor at Derby.
There's a reason for that.
There's a reason for that. It's a people. Yes, not sticking on the results. I am trying to make the point that even though he got sacked from a lot of jobs, his jobs with a lot of turnover of coaches, one, and also getting jobs at these same places, even though he got sacked there, shows that you are a great football man. You get me? I say, so that gives me some insight into what this man can do. His football philosophy, I don't know. You watch a press conference?
So watch like half of it.
Yeah, the press conference.
Watch a good amount of it.
Him say the right things. Either say him sweet at the Jamaican people, which I guess you're supposed to do. Him have some charm and charisma about him. Look like him can get the team and the people on his side. But me nah go get excited, bro. I've done this before. You get me? I say, me nah go get carried away by speaking well. Bro, Grimsy did say, we might take a World Cup, that's the goal and we're going to do it. We must do it. You get me? I say, so the press conference didn't necessarily blow me away, but he did say the right things. And I do think that he's a really good football man, bro. You don't study from Alex Ferguson and then have so many managerial jobs at the top level. We're talking about all top 10 leagues in the world. In fact, the Championship and the Premier League, bro, two of the most successful leagues in the world. And that's where you you apply your trade, and that is where you can say you have most of your success. You get me? I say there are so many managers in the world who can say they are an assistant manager at Manchester United.
Very, very few.
You get me? I said you can say probably we give Man U top 3 biggest club in the world. A lot of people will say they are the biggest club in the world. You know, you put Real Madrid up there and whatever. But this is one of the biggest clubs in the world, and he's second in charge in terms of football, in terms of playing football. Can't play down him knowledge and him coaching.
Bro,
I think he's an actual coach
and that's why I'm kind of surprised when you say nah.
What, bro?
It's kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised when you say, yo, you're not necessarily impressed. Because I say at the end of the day, what is it that we need? We need high level. We need what would I call it? The word that eludes me right now, but we need notoriety. We need somebody where people can respect. You get me? I say we need people who's been there, people who's done that, who's played at the highest level, and who's coached at the highest level. Yep. We need people these people can look and say, yo, him. All right, in terms of press, in terms of chat back, in terms of tackle, him shout off of me. I feel like I'm bigger than him. You get me? I say we needed that. We needed somebody with experience. Experience wasn't high on my list, but me would take experience if we can get it. You get me? I say, and the experience that he's garnered over 5 decades of football, 4.5 decades of football, both playing and coaching. That experience cannot be bought. You get me? I say with money. So all of them things there, the level where him coach at, the level where him play at, the people who him coach under, the people who him coach with, the people who him coach. I never know nothing else about him coaching. And the results in the Premier League and in the Championship, them even facing to that. You get me? I say? Just
to get to that level, you have to cross a threshold.
You have to know a certain amount of football. You have to be qualified. That's the first
thing. He's a pro license. He's qualified.
That's the first thing.
You have the best license you can get.
You have to be extremely qualified. You get me? You have to be extremely knowledgeable about sports. And just the people that you've been around, the different philosophies that you've engaged in, different players that you would have gotten to teach and learn from. You get me? I said the whole heap of different personalities, thousands of players, good players who have passed through and seen. Me believe that can translate to any CONCACAF team. You get me? I say, especially in a team. Thinking about it, bro. Jamaica, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think since Pulisic exit the Premier League, are the most Premier League players in CONCACAF.
Oh yes.
You get me? I said, yeah, in the Premier League. So me I said, obviously that's a bit misleading because we know America have players at high levels all over the world. You get me? I say in Germany and Belgium.
More players in the top 5.
Yeah. But just the Premier League, that's a big status symbol. That's a big deal. That's a massive deal. You get me? I said to have 5 or 6 players in the English Premier League, bro. That's huge. That's better than anybody else in the whole region. So we obviously have the talent to just not harness it.
Yeah.
You get me? I say, and now getting somebody who's experienced, because we talk about HALLGRIMSON, bro, as good as HALLGRIMSON's CV has been. HALLGRIMSON has never managed good players before. He's never had a collection of good players playing at high levels. I always say a fireman and dentist in Carrigal World Cup. You get me? I say? Yeah. So, yes, he have the ability to play underdog, he have the ability to make the bad team look better than they are. But let's face it, in CONCACAF, we're not supposed to be a bad team trying to look better than we are.
Not at all.
We have too many footballers to be playing at such a subpar level. So having somebody who is dealt with the best players in the world, you get me? As having somebody who's dealt with these egos, having somebody who has years of experience coaching at the Championship level, which is where we are at, and then at the Premier League level, which is where we are pushing to get to. We think are the perfect fit for it, bro.
Yeah.
If my only worry was that we'd never get somebody of this quality. That seemed impossible to me.
Yeah.
So now managing to get somebody with this acumen, the one that which backroom deal them off a side to make it happen. That's something I need to talk to Mr. Chung about. I have to go buzz him and see what I'm willing to say. But I'm extremely excited.
Yeah.
I'm extremely excited.
And you know what the truth? I remember I recorded that video and I said, could this be the maybe saving grace? Could this turn out to be HALLGRIMSON doing us a favor? HALLGRIMSON leaving and us getting better. Bro, we have a better coach.
Absolutely.
By a considerable margin.
Yep.
It is not close between McLaren and HALLGRIMSON. HALLGRIMSON could not be the assistant coach for Man
The only thing is McLaren never carry a team to work up. McLaren coached a World Cup team. Like he coached a team good enough to play in the World Cup. That wouldn't have been his task to carry a team. If he did play in a World Cup cycle, his task would have been to win the World Cup.
Put it this way. I don't think, and no, this is going to be debatable, and I think rightfully so. I don't think based on the level that they're both coached, HALLGRIMSON could be McLaren's assistant coach. I don't think HALLGRIMSON good enough to be the assistant coach for England.
He might be good enough to be assistant coach for England.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Debatable, and probably rightfully so. But that's at the level we're talking about. Him can't push being the manager for England ever. No. And now we are talking about him being the assistant coach, which is debatable.
Yeah.
That is how good this man is in terms of knowing football. Obviously, I didn't want to go in it. I couldn't go back go watch the highlights every time. I don't have time for that. But
if the highlights are going to be inconsequential, bro.
You're not going to know much.
It's going to be inconsequential. But as I said, bro, HALLGRIMSON come. And the way how him did want to play with, the way how him used to play, him couldn't play with Jamaica, him they have to change him style. In order to get things out of Jamaica, him couldn't carry it over.
And to be
some
fair,
of the business how McLaren did play before with Derby, with Nottingham, with Man U, with England, bro. Him have to come figure out how best to play with this national team. When me business about I'm abilities to work with personalities, my abilities to recruit, because God knows recruiting is important for a small nation like us. My ability to deal with professional egos.
100%, yeah.
My ability to get the best out of an administration that needs a kicking of them ass. And if anybody can tell them how to do things right, as somebody who's in many institutions who have gotten it right, him can look on JF and say, this you need to do right. Because me see this. Me see this from Man U, me see this from Ferguson. Don't give me this bullshit. So him have the clout to make all of them talk. Him have the clout to tell Bobby Reid, say, yo brother, you gotta play central defender today. You are going to sweep the team. Bobby Reid, them are great. You are a goalkeeper. You have to say, Mr. Matt.
Yeah.
Because he's been there.
Yeah.
And that's what I needed. So I didn't even want to see a highlight because I don't care how he play with Derby in the championship. Yeah. I forgot to play different. But because he's played in so many teams, he's coached with so many teams,
bro.
played in so many systems. I know him can formulate a system for this national team.
World class.
Because him see every single system there is to see.
Of course.
Every single one.
Of course. And adaptability.
You see Man U play 7 behind the ball and I lock it up. And him see Man U play expressive. And him see Man U bomb down and I make scores. Him see Man U with good midfielders. Him see Man U with good strikers. So he's seen all the systems. So I'm not worried about how him play. That's why I don't want to say a single highlight.
And you know what? Being great with a system is not necessarily what we need.
Yep.
What we need is adaptability.
And that's international football.
That's what we need.
That's international.
Yep. And you know what? The ability when coming right now that will serve us greatest will be, yes, the adaptability, but greatest I think will be the ability to work with. That he's had to work with world-class players.
Yep.
Bro, think about it. John Terry, Beckham, Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard. Like all of them money, him coach, bro. Him get instruction to all of them money already. Joe Cole, Ashley Cole, Sol Campbell, Rashford, Varane, Casemiro, Lisandro. Yeah. All of them money get instructions from Steve McLaren, bro.
And everybody in between that one just got.
Come, like
that's like 3 generations of superstar, right? Like
bro, we have
generations
of
superstar.
And we not go halfway yet. Think about all of those players that play for England and that. I want to talk about Fergie team them yet. We not talk about the right, bro. Nobody on this team have the clout for not taking instructions from
Martinez just win Copa and him welcoming back.
All right.
Before coming to Jamaica.
Exactly.
So Lisandro just win Copa. And I hear him say, oh, welcome Lisandro. We are going to run 5 laps today. We're going to do some handball training today. Get me and say, we're going to just take it easy today.
Yeah.
I want to have a match next weekend. This and that from the Man U, which Arsenal did beat Man U. But that's not even what I talk about right now. You get me and say, but I hear my welcome home at the players. We just win Copa.
Yeah.
Different level.
Yeah, different level. What I was impressed with though is the fact that JFF was able to pull this off.
Bro.
So it's one of two things. Either JFF just lie and just lie like sure. which is the way a lot of people are say, by the way, is that when you have the money, brother, when you have the money, just do what you need for dinner. Not tell you say you want to book economy flight and then can upgrade it if they want, or business class and then can. No, just book the business class. If you can shell out $60,000 a month or whatever you might get. If you can shell that out, you can just do the right things. If you have the sponsors, can just do, is either that and then just lie,
Because if you
or it's just a great deal, which I don't think we are getting a discount.
$3 million lease for a coach like
lease,
this,
brother. The lease and the lease.
So like,
the lease.
how them put that together? £3 million, $3 million a year. How?
I don't.
500 million Jamaican.
I don't know.
Oh.
So it's either them are just liar or something, brother. I would even talk to somebody about this.
Or is it that McLaren saying we take £300,000 a year?
Don't get me wrong, them save the Hallgrimson salary. But I am sure you'd have to pay more. I'm sure they'd have to add something on that. And if you can do that, my thing is if you can do that, how much more can you do?
Bro, Greg Rudolph was making $900,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
So for the backside, McLaren got asked for if Blue Holter I make that much money a year.
Well, maybe we'll get a deal, dog, but I can't
clearly we'll get a deal, but like how much?
Yeah, what kind of deal could I make it affordable for
He might come get paid less than Greg Holter?
I don't know, I don't think so.
Me not do it if me him.
Yeah.
You know, say man, you never did pay him at the very least, man, you pay him £900,000 a year. At the very least.
Yeah, so I don't know. So is either them I tell lie or them get a crazy deal when them couldn't turn down. Another thing that I was impressed about is that, which maybe I shouldn't have been impressed. Them say over 50 applications, but they didn't put out a press release that Jamaica is looking for a coach. They get
that made me feel good.
Bro, them get over 50 applicants, brother.
That didn't make me feel good.
And we're talking about notable ones.
Yeah, that didn't make me feel good.
Bro, I believe Steve Bruce did tonight. We get obviously watch interview with Dwight. Yeah, Tim did tonight. Him same apply and I wait for that to be shortlisted. Bro, I'm impressed by that. People actually want to come when I think it would be the opposite. So I can't say me wrong about that. I think people that want to stay far from Jamaica.
That you think is short ticket to the World Cup. Make money up.
Probably make a name, because we're going to talk. That is something we want to talk about too. We want to talk about why him come. But before we even get to why him come, can I give an explanation as to why him come? But, bro, who leaves Manu to come? I don't know. But him do it. But we're over 50 applicants applying to get this job. I know 2 months since Hallgrimson gone yet.
I'm here, so them start field applications the very night the resignation was.
And rightfully so. Bro, I love that. I love the fact that people actually want to come and people think them can do well in this project. Another thing.
Because it's not for the money.
It can't be for the money.
So it's clearly I feel like so there's something to be done with this program.
Yeah.
Amidst all this controversy.
Yep. And
that make me feel good.
Another thing is that in the press conference, I think it was the president who made it clear to Mr. McCLAREN. He put some respect on it. What do you think about that?
Mr. Mac, dog.
Anyways, I think it was the president that made it clear to him that
like
can't offer you.
Ricky tell him straight. Say, yo, we can't offer everything we want, but we do our best to get everything we can give.
Yeah.
We expect the work to start.
You can't say never know.
Mike Ricky's body up, bro.
That you can't say never know.
That Mike, I love that. Yeah, Mike Ricky's never go around no car. The man look on him and say, yo, we are higher, we are the big man. We expect results.
We can't give everything we ask for now, but I give as much as we can give. We can't do this. Let me know. You do it. Oh, you can't do it? Oh, come turn around 2 months later, come tell me about the rain and I don't want to hear it, you know?
And the man is like you. The man is like the work need to start right now because we need to put together. We're going to talk about a team for September and Mike Ricky's coming up. I was like, okay, sir.
Yeah, so
when him there make that thought, bro, the man never there kiss no ass, bro. The man never friend up nobody. But he kind of rate that in a way.
One thing we never rate about what Mike Cricket say. Mike Cricket don't sound like a great football man. And Mike Cricket make it clear. Make it clear. Or Mr. Rudolph Speid would speak more to this because he's the man that knows what's going on in terms of the football.
No, not that the man.
That the man said.
The man said him responsible for the football. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Make a man do him job.
Dog, you have to know the football, bro.
More never say him know the football, but it's not my job to know the football, bro.
Sound like him know it.
He never said that.
It not sound like him know.
No, he never said that, bro.
It sound like Speid said.
My Ricky's know the ball.
It sound like a Speid run it, dog.
As in Speid are the person responsible for the technical committee.
I said no. Speid responsible for recommendations. That's
Yeah.
what Speid is responsible for.
Nothing wrong with
The
them,
president's
sir.
supposed to run the place, bro. It sounds like a Speid around the place, bro.
Bro, you know how much elements there are to running a FA.
Bro, me not talk about.
The president of the English FA, Prince William, like a whole heap of.
I know. You need to carry on a ship. I understand all that. You need to be a good leader.
And the man I say, yo, this man a film job. Me gonna make him talk about film job. My job is not my cricket's job is not to watch how much millions of football game. I know how.
No, that,
Steve
bro,
McCLAREN
that me I talk about. But you have to know something. You have to know something. And it just look like say, once it come to football, him differ too. Rudolph Speid. And I want him have a little bit more input in terms of the football. I know him probably can't run the thing.
He's supposed to differ.
We don't want him to differ.
That's why you hire
Say
people for
something.
them job.
Say something.
So, wait, my cricket
Bro, the man,
football.
not just about the football, bro. I don't mean X and O's, you know. I don't mean
Yeah, but my
tactics.
my cricket say what him say. We expect results. We can't go resource like how you probably used to being resourced. But also, this is what I have. Like I make sure we can get everything when you forget. And also, me expect you to carry that team you got World Cup. Me expect results in September.
Now when it comes to, bro, they wanna talk like the Gen Sec, bro. They wanna talk like a secretary,
bro. The Gen Sec responds for the money, bro.
Listen up. They wanna talk like
the Gen Sec responds for the logistics. They wanna talk like the boss, bro.
No.
Yes, bro. The man say, yo,
you run a footballing organization, right? And when you speak, I don't get any insight that you are a brilliant football man. Not mine. Just a man where in the football, know him football, can speak about the football if he want, but he want people to do that, you know. Bro, he have to speak about how I'm impressed by this man, what impressed him about this man, blah, blah, blah. When they bring it to him, how him know that this was the right, bro, I'm not hearing that. I'm going to hear some of it.
In my opinion, and this is my opinion on business.
You just came about him being a CEO.
In my opinion, he hire a man to know about football. Yeah, and you see if the footballer fail, Speid go. Get somebody else who know about the football.
Bro, the man
hire a man, we know about the money. And if the money I mess up, it's the same thing, bro. We expect him to come out and say, yo, the JFF cut this amount of last year with books. No, brother, talk to Dennis Chung about that. Talk to this. Guess what? Guess
what? You see, when that's the case, him come out, come say it, no? Him come out, come say Jamaica spend $3 billion. Him come out, come say, we spend this amount of money.
So
him come out, come defend.
This man have a brilliant resume.
No, bro.
Him depend on the basics, but
he might do him job, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. He might do him job, you know.
I mean, never.
Him not say nothing enough to say,
deal with it, dog. In my opinion, I love it, dog.
And that is fine.
I love how firm the man is firm and the man is stern, and the man say, we're not accepting nothing less than excellence, even though I will be transparent to you. We tell you what we can give you. We talk about that, and him say, after the meeting, after the press conference, we're going to talk about the squad selection going into the September window. So you have to tell me your plan right now. You get me?
Listen to me now. I agree. I understand. I get it. Him do him job. Him do it say on the label. I get it. Right. Good on you. I am just saying from a personal standpoint. The man who I run my football, when he speak, I can't hear some football. I can't feel like Speid can't bring anything to him. I can't feel, and I don't get that from him.
But in the same breath, bro.
Right now I feel like his Speid have hired me. Ricky say it.
But that's a Speid job, bro. You see me, you see how business is run successful,
bro.
You see how business is run successful, bro. The man who do him job, you make that man do him job.
Of course him do him job.
And then when him fail, you fire him and get somebody else to do the job, bro.
Yes, but it's not that black and white, especially in a football. Not when, bro,
in fact, bro, me prefer if my boss, the less football my boss know, the less football the man who I run the JFF know, the better for the JFF.
Bro, because
I'm not going to trouble the coach, I'm not going to trouble the technical director, I'm not going to deal with technical.
Bro,
so I don't even care if my person knows nothing about football. That's probably better if you
watch you know, if you run something, bro, when something come across your desk, you have to know where you look for. And that's just straight up and down. I just get the impression that whatever Speid said goes, and Speid is the chairman of the technical committee. That just simply means that him responsible for recommendation and coaches and policies, bro. Recommendation. The board still have to sign off on it. And the president is head of that board. So when something come up in that meeting, bro, Mike is supposed to listen to everything them I say and say, what about this? I don't get the impression that he does that. It sounds like one heap different, bro. And once a football, I don't want to hear nothing about it because it's Speid over there. So which is not what it should be. him to know exactly where across him this. I just don't get that impression.
Well,
don't get me wrong, it could be.
In that case, you need to change the label of Speid Road.
Bro, he's the chairman of the technical committee. He's responsible for recommendations, bro. He's responsible for doing research and know who he might bring in. Bring it to the board or whatever committee that name it escaped me right now. And them sit down and have a meeting about it and then vote on it. Like what? Like, don't get me wrong, you know. My cricket probably does this.
And maybe there are other members on the board who
is responsible for that.
Bro, of football.
Listen now, when I listen to my president, I want to be inspired, you know, brother. And that just mean a football we are talking about, you know. We not talk about a business, we are just a businessman, you know.
Yo, me no want
more listen to
my president stay as far away from the football as possible.
You can't.
When we have presidents that know about that too much about the football, it's F with the FA. Just like Jack Warner.
Listen now.
Just like when name Horace Burrell in the latter part.
That is just a corruption.
Them know about too much. No,
that's just corruption.
No, me not talk about only corruption, bro.
What you talking about?
That people are like.
Yeah, somebody
talk about basketball. Michael Jordan. Him know too much about basketball if you own a team.
It's not just
because
that
a coach cannot get a chance to coach in front of his cannot, because me know about basketball. I'm the greatest of all time. That point guard is the guy for me.
You know what?
That small forward is the guy for me.
He's just a bad boss.
But what about all the people? Look on the successful teams in the NBA. Mark Cuban don't know about basketball, bro.
But Mark Cuban is not the CEO, bro.
What do you mean Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban is not the
He's not the president of basketball.
General manager.
Him run the team, but
he's the owner.
So not the same thing as Mike.
No,
Mike is not the owner.
No, bro.
Bro,
Mike is the president of Jamaican football.
But then you have people responsible for the football, which is technical director.
Listen to me now. The technical director the technical director is responsible for everything football. Yes. They have a technical committee that is not responsible for everything football. The technical committee again is responsible for where they're responsible for, which is
if we're gonna compare my crickets, who?
He's
an
not
NBA team?
No, he's not.
So who would be compared to Mark Cuban?
You don't have an owner because it's not the same thing, not a franchise. You don't have an owner. You can compare him to the president of basketball.
No, it cannot be compared to
bro.
Because the president of basketball is different. The president of basketball, you have branches. You have the president of basketball, you have the CFO, you have 3 branches, and all of them are on the same level, and all of them report to the boss. Just like how you are the president.
It's different structure then. Just a different structure.
Not a different structure, because we have that structure.
It's a different structure.
We have somebody responsible for finance, we have people responsible for technical, we have people responsible for logistics. And all of them report to my crickets.
And what does my crickets do when they report?
My crickets responsible for make sure that the right people do the right jobs. That's really what the CEO is supposed to do. That's really what the boss is supposed to do.
I understand. And as I said to you earlier.
The president of the FA is not president of football.
Listen to me now. I understand. And what I said to you earlier is that my crickets is doing exactly what it said. On him job offer. He might do it. I am just saying from a personal level, bro. I would like him to give me more, or make me feel more like him know more about football. And less difference. That's what I want, personally. You probably don't care about that.
No, I mean, I have no problem with difference. It's just who we're different to. Because me believe, say, your boss hire people, and the people who do them job, and my job for hold you accountable.
Bro, tell me and I get the impression. Because this is just how you are saying I have a problem with it, and me I say I have a problem with it. But tell me you don't get the impression that whatever Speid say goes. Tell me you don't get that impression.
But that is Speid's responsibility.
That is not his job, bro.
He make a recommendation to the board. We know who will step on the board. We're responsible for sift through the recommendation. My cricket job will just make sure that all branches of the FA are run efficiently, are run by the correct people.
Right.
He's responsible for hiring and firing the right people. So there's people responsible for the football. There's people responsible for money. There's people responsible for logistics. Surely.
That's not all of his job requirements. It's not just to make sure you have the right. Bro, the president is responsible for the proper run of the country, for the country's football, yes. But when we talk about ideas, bro, when we talk about inspiration. No, brother, come on, no man. Yeah, I have people for ideas, yes. But you yourself, bro, why you want the job? Just to be a boss? No.
Because you're a good leader, bro.
Not just to be a good leader.
I'm not saying he's a good leader, but I'm saying, bro, that's what my thing is now.
You have to know where you run, brother.
Sports for me, you see the people them who are not responsible for the football, more of them they as far away from the football as possible.
We can't say that.
That me believe.
But guess what now?
That's how good organizations. If you realize it, bro, in other sporting organizations, bro, the best ranked teams, the most successful teams, the people them who in charge of the teams, bro, they're not basketball people. them defer to basketball people. So my thing is, if you're a president, the fact is you're not all in with football. So if you're not all in
the president of all in.
Yeah, so if you're not you cannot be all in with football. You have so many other jobs.
Of course. Bro, the CEO know where my job is.
You have to be evenly in with all the jobs.
Listen to me. Here.
Because I'm not only football alone in administration.
Let me make it go. Right? When there's a presentation about when a company study or develop something in a whatever field, and them have this brand new idea, them have this project, this product, and they're going to present it to them all a conference, and they're going to present it. You look up, you see the CEO, you see the president. Even though all him doing are coming a meeting Tuesday daytime, come listen to what them say and say, oh, that makes sense, good, good. When he's speaking or when she's speaking, she know exactly what she had talk about. Because you have to have some know-how if you're running a company. And I'm just saying, not that my Ricketts don't have the know-how, you know. It's just that when he speaks, it sounds like a Speid to be the president.
No, bro. It
sounds like
Speid for run the football.
Great, you know.
But there's so much more to
bro,
the FA than the football, bro.
No, listen, man. Listen, I agree with you. I'm saying when he's presenting, which he does a lot, him does sound like him understand what going on, bro. It don't sound like him know what going on with the football. I honestly don't get that. I mean, I get it from him. And I would like that from my president.
I think your problem is, bro, this is with the role of Speid.
I don't have a problem with the role of Speid.
Because
I don't have a problem with the role of Speid.
And you talk about sports, bro. Any like presentations, bro, like when you watch football, people are present a new coach or people are present, like you don't see the president of the club, they're nowhere near that, bro. The president of the club, they're nowhere near that. You have the president of basketball, the president of football operations, you have the general manager. You get me, I say?
Bro, we do have a, this is not a business, bro. This is not a for-profit business. So it don't have the same structure. You're not going to see the owner, you're not going to see the boss, you're not going to see them people there because it don't have the structure. They don't exist. What you have to say now, it starts at the president level. You don't have a CEO, you don't have a
but you have a president, bro. And then under the president, you have somebody responsible for football, you have somebody responsible for logistics, and you have somebody responsible for money.
It's the same title, but do they have the same description across the board in all industries? No.
Bro, in my experience, bro.
No, bro.
When me see them people here, when me see them office people here,
watch out.
I thought too much into the football.
Watch out.
Them give coach headache. Michael Ricketts not give no coach no headache, as you said, because Michael Ricketts
there's
I
a
look
balance
for you
to be
and
found,
tell you, say, make sure so you get the job done, or me will fire you.
There's a balance.
And then me look for my money, man, and I say, make sure you get the job done, or me will fire you.
There's a balance to be found. And first of all, if you don't know what you're looking for, or what the job getting done looks like.
No, results.
Well, I know.
You know that. You got the World Cup.
You can say that.
Me say you can draw every single match and go to the World Cup, you're keeping the job.
You can say that. You know how much bad decisions. You know how much bad decisions me see the JFF make over the years. I am not blown away to say, oh, Mike Cricket know exactly what the right thing looks like. I don't know that. That's the first thing.
We know what the right thing looks like.
We know what it looks like.
Go to the World Cup.
But Mike Cricket talking about. And but why on your journey to the World Cup, you have to be able to pick up when something is wrong. The people where you fire, the people where you suspend, the people where you have in positions, fire but don't fire, and take too long, and people have to boycott, fear fire. Bro, do you even know what the right thing looks like?
I'm not saying Mike Ricketts is doing a good job at him job.
Okay, but this is what I talk about.
But we see the glaring failure and people and him overlook the glaring failure.
You have to know where good results look like. You have to know where a good recommendation look like. You have to, and I get the impression that whatever the recommendation is, I trust that it's good enough. When you should know if it's good enough. No, there is a board enough.
I'm sure you have people on the board.
Me I talk about when me get when the man speak, brother. I don't know. Mike Cricket's probably have everything I'm ask for him probably have. I am just saying when he speaks, me not look upon this man and say, yo, yeah man, I trust you for run this thing. Wait, Speid can't bring no foolishness.
Me never
get that from him.
One minute get some trust him for run the thing, but it's not because of whether or not me think him know about. Me just sit too much.
No, me not know
over the years.
Know.
We just see too many bad decisions that's been made. They get me and say, me see Wint spend too long in the position, even when it's clear so Wint never the job. But you never need to know nothing about how good this player can control our pass.
What did that me talk about, bro?
So you have to know about
there's a balance to be found, brother. There's a balance to be found. And again, this man probably have the balance down pat. I don't believe so. But everybody probably go watch his video and say, in the JFF and say, I'm madness at top. Because this man, Speid can't bring no madness to him. Speid bring coach to him and him run him. I don't get the impression that this man would have run Speid ever. You get me? I say because not because they hire somebody for
something. Based on this press conference, bro, when him a talk,
we just want
even if him know, when him a talk, and him a say, like today.
Now give me some information.
To them I say, yo, bro, accreditation them for go in Friday, you know. You can deal with that, brother. Deal with it. That's how you feel. So me now come talk about nothing when Speid depend. That Speid depend on the panel.
But guess what?
And that's why that's why I Speid decide on me, you know.
No, me no.
So if me as a talk about me to talk about, which is to tell him to get the job done. And then talk about what Speid to talk about, what Speid do.
No, but guess what no? When you say, yo, Rush, X, Y, and Z about the accreditation issue. You know what nice? With the same accreditation conversation. If you say, yo, Rush, we need some information for the accreditation, blah, 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 blah. And you say, oh, we need a picture, your official title, your birthday, your wife name, and your shoe size. You can look at you like, why you need my shoe size? Bro, it look like some microphone would have sent them in, dog.
Oh, bro,
I get that
from the interview.
Maybe I'm wrong. I maybe need to watch it again, bro.
Never get that.
Maybe need to watch it again.
To me, the man just
people don't tell me anything.
The interviewer I'm not a big fan of Ricketts. The interviewer make it seem like him stern, him assertive, him decisive, and him not micromanage people at the FA.
I'm not thinking for micromanage.
Yeah,
so that's
how I get.
You see me,
So it actually, even though I'm not a fan of his, I'm actually impressed with how Ricketts deal with it.
You see me now, bro. You can't get me for believing that, you know. One by way you do. Well, not a lot of people can be convinced. Not that I'm easily convinced, but not a lot of people can be moved to believe in someone by what they say. Bro, me as somebody will look for inspiration when people talk, bro. We don't want to hear a man say, oh, the job is done great. Tell me why you believe say it's a great job done. You get me? I said, if the man look and say, yo, when Speid brought this portfolio to mind.
But the man said that, bro.
Well, the man just say, oh, it's great, and anybody can tell him to say that. Me not get nothing.
No, the man say, yo, him see the recommendation.
It's not like that's what it's not like somebody writing speech. And not that you hire somebody for writing speech, which is where the ruler you're gonna take on good. Feel like the people that can write their own speech, dog. And that's some I think go. Me like that. When it come from the heart, you can feel the passion the way I say. Michael Ricketts can't get the country to go behind Jamaican football. I want a passionate leader who know where I talk about. That's what me want. Me don't want him to go in a Speid office and say, oh, you done, bro. Let me see.
As I'm saying, bro, I understand that, bro. You know, bro. But I understand what you say, bro. Scary, bro. Scary when you have a football man.
Yep.
I run a football federation. Remember saying cannot be all into the football.
There's a balance to be found. There's a balance to be found. You're right. There's a balance to be found. And once you go over that balance, you're doomed. Once you go over that balance, you're doomed. But there are people that know them. But bro, we see it, bro. Arsene Wenger or Alex Ferguson. Why you think them not take up a, what do you call it? One of them administrative roles.
Bro, a football.
Them are going to tell the coach of the
football for them thing.
I know, bro.
You get me? I said them and them a football.
But you have to have a little bit of something. I'm just not get that him have a little bit of something when him talk. You not care for the little bit of something, I care for the little bit of something. And maybe the lack of the little bit of something is what causes a lot of these problems. You hear me? I tell you, some of them man need to leave. And I don't have no problem with Speid. I actually think Speid, 100%. Bro, I actually think Speid is a great football man. Bro, look on the appointment them when Speid come from the dog. Actually, think Speid are the right man for the job.
I don't know if I'm the right man for the job. I agree about the great football man. I don't know if I'm the right man for the job.
Not right, no.
Yeah.
Could some things change to get the best out of Speid? Yes. Should Speid be running a local club while running our technical committee? No.
Madness.
But in terms of Speid, eye for talent and Speid being able to get the right people and putting a deal on the table to them.
And clearly know about football. And Speid know about money too.
Bro, and Speid are one of the best coaches in that country. Like Speid can, bro, this man can be something, but right now,
I agree with you. Say him have a good football mind. Everybody will.
He can be the man for it.
Yeah.
Not that
under
right.
different circumstances.
Can I respect Speid's football knowledge? I love it, bro.
For sure.
I think this man know where man. And when him talk, bro, when you hear Speid talk, even when he talk about the man, bro,
he's very confident too.
Yeah, bro. And he know him stuff. Yeah. Confidence come through being sure.
Sure.
So, hey, that's just a difference in opinion right now. half of the things about the coach you never talk about, but you don't know how video them go already.
But that just means that we have more things to talk about.
We have only more things to talk about. So that. Yeah, people, if you like this video, don't forget to like it, leave a comment, subscribe to this or that Sports TV. And one more thing first, do.
And before I go, people, I want to know, say, me and Mrs. Smith are friends, you see me?
Not after today.
You get me? I say, so, the beautiful Mrs. Smith already knows, say, yo, me and her things stay different. You get me? I say?
But I make it stay too different, you know? Okay, that's fine.
Why you gonna get weird why you get weird on the show, bro?
My record, yeah. Go on.
So yeah, people. Share the video to at least 10 people, get us 6 subscribers. Because if each and every one of you guys can manage to do that, do you know how many subscribers I guess by the end of the day, people?
But for now, this was this or that Sports TV. Magan.
Yes, I and I.
You can't wait.